know what? Tomorrow night, Cowboy Malley is going to be playing at Friday at the Bubble. I'm so excited about that. I'm going to head over to Science on the Rocks first and check out their big guitar exhibit. Now is the time to buy a Untitled Chevrolet Buick. No one's going to make you a better deal. You can get a brand new 2015
550-4122. And if you don't respond to the medication on the first visit, it's free.
Charleston, South Carolina is a community marked by both loss and love. Rattled by grief, rallying around those who lost family members in a historic hate crime when 21-year-old Dylan Roof allegedly opened fire in one of the most famous black churches in the South.
This morning, I spoke with, and Vice President Biden spoke with Mayor Joe Riley and other leaders at Charleston to express our deep sorrow over the senseless murders that took place last night. Michelle and I know several members of Emanuel A.M.E. Church. We knew their pastor, Reverend Clementa Pickney, who, along with 8 others, gathered in prayer and fellowship and was murdered last night. And to say our thoughts and prayers are with them and their families and their community doesn't say enough to convey the heartache and the sadness and the anger that we feel. This is a place of worship that was founded by African Americans seeking liberty. This is a church that was burned to the ground because its worshipers worked to end slavery. When there were laws banning all black church gatherings, they conducted services in secret.
You are representing the family of Ethel Lance, is that correct?
Yes, I am.
And you are whom, ma'am?
The daughter.
Your daughter. I'm listening, and you can talk to me.
I just want everybody to know, to you, I forgive you. You took something very precious away from me. I will never talk to her ever again. I will never be able to hold her again. But I forgive you. And have mercy on your soul. You hurt me. You hurt a lot of people. But God forgive you. And I forgive you.
Thank you, ma'am. Your name, sir?
Anthony Thompson.
Mr. Thompson.
I would just like him to know that,
Speak up for me. I can barely hear you.
saying the same thing that was just said. You know, I forgive you, my family forgive you. But we would like you to take this opportunity to repent. Repent. Confess. Give your life to the one who matters the most, Christ, so that he can change it, can change your ways no matter what happened to you, and you'll be okay. Do that, and you'll be better off than what you are right now.
Thank you, sir. Your name, ma'am?
Felicia Sanders.
Thank you, Ms. Sanders, for being here.
We welcome you Wednesday night in our Bible study with open arms. You have killed some of the most beautifulest people that I know. Every fiber in my body hurts, and I'll never be the same. Tawanza Sanders is my son, but Tawanza was my hero. Tawanza was my hero. But as we said in Bible study, we enjoyed you, but may God have mercy on you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Blameless, praying to the Most High, in the safe holy place of worship, with the legacy of Denmark Vesey we should never forget. There were 9 innocent African people carrying out their religious duties, not thugs, not criminals, not a false movement or struggle with the police, but 9 innocent human beings praying to their entity. To be a devil is a state of mind to carry out despicable coward acts, but we see why this killer keeps racism intact. He wears South African and Rhodesian flags coupled with the Confederate one. He follows the white supremacist doctrine at the age of 21. In a post-racial society, how could this be for this 21-year-old white boy to drive a long distance to kill blacks in another community? He acted in pure hatred, a racist terrorist killing solely by the victim's skin color. But our people are asked and encouraged and are willing to forgive and get over it. The victims' families are already forgiving the killer and praying for him before justice is served. To not have anger and forgive so easily is unnatural and out of this world. The same Bible black Christians believe says there's a time to love and a time to hate. Will we just allow ourselves to be slaughtered because of our Christian faith? The world thinks so little of our lives because we show no force to protect it, which is one of the reasons it's hard to get justice, which forces us to beg for it. At some point we have to express our desire of self-preservation. Defending our lives by any means necessary is how we claim it. No more "I'm sorry, we forgive you, let's move on," as more of our lives are lost. We will meet force with force, which is natural to continue to exist on this earth at all costs. Study our ancestors Nat Turner, Denmark Vesey, Jean-Jacques Dessalines, Toussaint L. Overture, who understood true freedom. Or how about our ancestors Ya Asante and Queen Nzinga, who knew how to defend their people? The biggest issue is not gun control, a Confederate flag at state capitals throughout the South. It's our people protecting our lives and expressing what lengths we'll go to defend it at all costs. Our greatest strength seems to be our greatest weakness is our love for humanity. Our radical hospitality has stung us through our historic struggle that it is time for reevaluation. My call is for my people to be more conscious of their surroundings, to love ourselves, build each other up, which in turn will push humanity forward. To the non-victims of Charleston and their families, I deeply sympathize with you. As we must understand, as Denmark Vesey did, that it takes more than prayer for liberation, and faith without works is dead.